Afternoon, everyone. I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. Well, this article perked my curiosity. The mayor recently announced, the mayor of Los Angeles, Karen Bass, announced at a news conference that Los Angeles will provide cash assistance to immigrants affected by raids. She said on Friday that they're going to provide direct cash assistance to people who have been affected by the Trump administration's sweeping immigration raids. The aid will be distributed using cash cards with a couple $100 on them, which should be available in about a week. She said you have people who don't want to leave their homes, who are not going to work, and they are in need of cash. At the news conference, she spoke about a family she met who needed 2 incomes to afford their rent. After one of the breadwinners who was detained in immigration raid, she said the family is concerned they may face evictions. What are they paying for rent? What is their income to be able to afford, even on 2 incomes, the cost of housing there in Los Angeles? What about the people who lost everything from the fires there in Los Angeles? What has she financially done to help them with the permits, the cleanup, moving to hotels or trying to find a new place to live? What has she done for them? It was not immediately clear what the qualifications will be needed to receive the cards. The mayor emphasized that the money will not come from city coffers, but from philanthropist partners. The card will be distributed by immigrant rights groups such as the Coalition for Human Immigrant Rights of Los Angeles. According to the mayor's office, the city will coordinate between philanthropists and organizations distributing the cards. She had the nerve to compare the program to Angelino cards created by Mayor Eric Garcetti in 2020 to give financial assistance to people struggling during the COVID-19 pandemic. You can't compare it to that. Those were people whose businesses were shut down because everyone was told to stay home, stay, 6 feet apart, etc. People who violated the COVID lockdown were harassed, arrested, etc. So I looked up exactly where they got the money. The Coalition for Human Immigrant Rights of Los Angeles, CHIRLA, is a prominent immigration rights organization founded in 1986. It relies on a mix of funding sources to support its advocacy, legal services, and community organization efforts. In 2023 and 2024, CHIRLA received $35 million from the state of California. It was part of a $73.6 million allocation to anti-deportation groups, and the funding supports programs like deportation defense and community service removal defense team, which provides legal aid to immigrants facing deportation, which is tied to the response at recent raids such as Glass House Farm. So it is tax, or at least partly California tax dollar money. CHIRLA also has received 6-figure grants from the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, for citizenship instruction and naturalization services. So they're taking money that they received from the Department of Homeland Security and gonna put it towards, in part, towards money to people who are too afraid, who are here illegally, to go out and work. They also receive funding from the Los Angeles Justice Fund, or known as Warriors for Justice program. It is supported by the LAJF, a public and private partnership involving the city of Los Angeles, Los Angeles County, California Community Foundation, and Weingart Foundation. That fund supports legal aid for immigrants facing deportation. They also got money from the Evelyn and Walter Haas Jr. Fund between 2014 and 2016. CHIRL received multiple grants, including $150,000 for Pathways to Citizenship, $250,000 over 2 years for immigrant rights in California, and $275,000 for federal immigration reform advocacy. Additional grants of $54,000 and $62,000 supported board and staff leadership development. More money being taken, that wasn't supposed to go to Cards for Immigrants. They also received money from the California Community Foundation, CCF. It's a part of the LAJF and the Immigrants IRLA campaign. CCF has supported CHIRLA's advocacy for immigrant-focused budget priorities, securing over $163 million in Los Angeles County American Rescue Plan Act for immigrant programs. United Way sponsored CHIRLA's formation in 1993 when it gained 501c3 nonprofit status, aiding in early community organization efforts. So, your donations to the United Way are also now giving money to illegals. In 2016, CHIRLA reported $6,375,000 plus in total revenue, with private contributions as the primary source and government grants $2,393,540, making up over a third. By 2021, revenue grew to $18,424,426, indicating a significant private donor support, though specific donors are not detailed in public records. There has been allegations on X suggesting funding from left-leaning philanthropists like George Soros, Open Society Foundation, but we can't find any direct evidence in available data, and so that is unverified. But we know that George Soros is a big name commie, a socialist who wants to bring the downfall of the United States and become part of the one world system. CHIRLA recently received a major state grant to fund the purchase of a building for an immigrant welcome and employment center there in Los Angeles. They are actively seeking donations for this campaign, and they have that listed on their website, suggesting ongoing fundraising from individuals and institutional donors. Now, I just posted a video about the Glass House Farm protest. CHRIL's involvement in the protest on the 10th of this month has drawn a lot of attention to its funding. The organization, led by Executive Director Angelica Salas, participated in a press conference and a rally opposing the ICE raids, which resulted in 200 arrests and 1 death. Critics, including Senator Josh Hawley and Assembly member Kate Sanchez, has accused CHIRLA of using taxpayer funds to support protests, citing its $35 million in state funding. Hawley's June letter of this year to Salas claimed CHIRLA provided logistic support and financial resources to protesters, calling it aiding and abetting criminal conduct. Sanchez requested a state audit of CHIRLA's use of taxpayer funds, echoed on X by users like Ricky Doggin and Mario Knopfler. CHIRLA's funding from state and federal sources is a joint point of controversy. Well, especially if now they're going to be giving out hundreds of dollars to people who are here illegally, too afraid to leave their house, and claiming it's just like COVID when everything was shut down. No, you can't compare, the two. It sure seems like a misuse of public funds to me. So your Los Angeles mayor, Karen Bass, is illegally taking money from the coffers of those of you in Los Angeles and going to be giving it out to illegals who are too afraid to go to work. At least that's my opinion, and I hope there's a criminal investigation to this, but I doubt that will ever happen. What are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.